MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Peraza is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Peraza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Eugenio Suarez would be next. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. So now the Phillies offense will see what. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a 9-year major league vet. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But so here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Suarez
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Third baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
Nope.
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, nobody on. Opposite field to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Line towards center field. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Barnhart leads off first with 1 away. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 6.
Riding in once again, Billy Hamilton. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Lead 1. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Striding in, Carlos Santana. First time up, he went down looking.
Santana.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, Hero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that retires the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. In there at the letters 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Too high, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th. Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Here's another 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Up next for Philadelphia, Patrick.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Nola. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Gennett.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Hoskins. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Scott Schebler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Duvall on the move, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hamilton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rhys Hoskins already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Aaron Altair.
Altair.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Schebler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46, Phil Gosselin.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And here's Jose Peraza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Giovanni Gallardo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49.
Digging in once again, Mike Del Franco will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 2.
Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Scott Schebler. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gennett has it, and there's out number 2. So now Carlos Santana, so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suarez waits on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Luis Garcia.
Ready now, Adam Duvall. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1 home is offered at but missed. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Pitch is popped up. Crawford is under it, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jesse Winker has grabbed the bat now, so it appears he'll hit for the pitcher, Gallardo.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Duvall, base runner at first with one out. To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford gloves it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Hamilton rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Boy, Hero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there. Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Edobrey Ramos is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Edobrey Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Eugenio Suarez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game. But it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. One and one to Aaron Altair. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Franco goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Altair at third with 2 away. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The batter, number 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Andrew Knapp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times, closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Now here it comes. This is in the air out to right. Altair is over. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-4 tonight. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Edelbray Ramos claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-4. The Miami Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. The Nationals took down the visiting Braves 3-1. Dexter Fowler was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 4-3. The San Diego Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-2. Clayton Kershaw earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Boys in Blue took care of Oakland 6-2. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 10-6. The Yankees put up 6
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hamilton.
No balls and 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Peraza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pivetta, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Sal Romano gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And there's out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
In now, Odubel Herrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Phillies. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 0-1 the count. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with his fastball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The next 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Scott Shebler.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Scott Shebler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed with a slider. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Scott Shebler. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last night twice.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So striding in, Aaron Altair, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Hoskins is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hamilton has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Crawford, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. After 2.5, it remains. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 41.
Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next to him.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. He's got a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Reds are down in. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altherr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off the torrid start, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Altherr's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Alfaro, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Schebler. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that is off the first base bag. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. So stepping in, Sal Romano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded softly to the right. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. Como Vaz, a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
You could see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate, but he reached those arms and had enough power to go oppo bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Popped him up. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera on the run. 2 down.
Third baseman number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's another 0-2. Nope, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Aaron Altair is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready once again. Aaron Altair. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
0-2.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnhart has it. And that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. So striding in, Scooter Gennett. No hits to this point.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Gennett.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Fouled off. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallardo is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Philip Irvin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 27, Philip Irvin.
First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher. Here.
Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Edobrey Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
61.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ramos has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are digging in and looking for more. Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Hamilton. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pereira rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-2 the count to Suarez. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Cincinnati, good night.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's.